Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf, the voice of Transformers Collectors Club Australia. This is episode 32. We are recording live on October 2nd, 2015. I'm Jason. Joining me as always tonight we have Brad. Say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Excellent. And we have a rotating third seat at the moment, and John Ryan is joining us all the way from... Are you in Brisbane, John?
The Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. See, I had someone on a podcast the other night, and I had the same confusion. Welcome to the show. It's been a few weeks since we've had you on. Actually, I think a couple of weeks maybe.
I think I was on a week ago. Yeah, a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Always happy to be here.
It's been a couple of weeks. It is always nice to have you. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Not a lot. Just working. Been building a Zoid. And I hosted the TCCA dinner party, the Queensland one, the other weekend. That was nice.
Excellent.
And
nice.
Only a few members, but it's still always good to meet some of the community.
Yep, I myself went to the Sydney one a couple of weeks ago, and I think, Brad, you went to the Melbourne one last week as well.
Yes, and I think the as much as we want to get as many people there as we can, I think the less numbers and the more intimate occasion gives you a chance to talk to more people.
The more intimate occasion does give you a chance to swipe right on Tinder.
Oh wow. I'm lost.
You're a married man. You shouldn't know what Tinder is.
I have to.
No, it is good. I know what you mean. Like I was able to bring some of them back and show them my collection. Where if you had a big group meeting of 20 so people, you couldn't really do something like that.
Yeah, and that's one of the issues we had down in Melbourne. I apologise to all those that attended. It's one of those things. You got a group of. I think we started with about 15 people.
I think you had the best turnout, and you had the most stuff planned for the Melbourne get together.
Yeah,
I was kind of jealous. I saw a Daytona USA machine there, and my heart bled a little bit.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. You got that many people, and you sort of wander. We hovered around both Transformers games for a bit, and played the crap out of them, and bet them, and then went to other games and just dispersed, and then ended up meeting back at the pool table. And
important question: did you play Dig Dug?
No, fuck, I don't recall.
Okay, never mind. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Yeah, any listeners that frequent Galactic Circus, I have two $50 game cards here that I'm not going to use, so send me a PM, I'll give them to you.
All right, that sounds like a good idea for a little mini podcast giveaway. Let's see who the first people to send you a PM are.
Yeah, I stuffed up. I overbooked.
Anyway, this is the voice of Transformers Collectors Club Australia. The TCCA website can be found at www.transformerscca.com. You go to that website and you'll find the podcast, you'll find the YouTube channel and the Facebook links there. If you are not from Australia, join us on the Off the Shelf Facebook page. There's a link to it in the show notes, and you can come and join the conversation on Twitter. Search for @Transformers CCA. If you are in Australia, you can become a paid and proud member of the club for just $5. You can send a message over Brad's way. His operators are standing by and waiting to get your membership underway. Membership fees go to the purchase of raffle prizes. Brad has actually purchased a few new raffle prizes this week, and I'm sure he's going to tell us about them in a second. And participation at conventions like Supernova. I went to Oz Comic Con last week, was it? Yes, Oz Comic Con was on last week. There was quite a lot of Transformer stuff there, but I kind of missed having TCCA attending like we did at Supernova. So, I would actually like to have something at all of these conventions that actually is for Transformers fans. As it was, there was some Transformers stuff sprinkled around the room, but there wasn't anything dedicated to it. So, yeah, I'd like to see that. So, the more members we get, the more we can actually participate at conventions like that. Speaking of members, Brad, give us a member count update, please.
Yes, thank you, Jason. This week we are sitting still at 155 paid and proud. No change this week.
Oh, actually, wait. I've got a new condition for you with the $50 gift voucher for Galactic Circus.
Yep.
It can only go to a paid and proud member.
Ooh,
so if you're listening to the podcast and you want the $50 gift voucher and you're not a paid and proud member, sign up and get that underway, and then maybe the next two people to sign up from Melbourne can actually get those vouchers. You never know. We'll see. If you're a paid and proud member already, then send Brad a message right the hell now and see if he's still got those cards.
That's it. That's the only issue. Melbourne's the biggest member count at the moment. So
we'll see who's the first to get them. But yeah, don't give them to someone who's not a paid and proud member.
Yeah.
We'll if you're not a paid and proud member, I'm just like flipping the bird to you. That's all right. Social members. How many social members do we have this week?
We have risen to 1,362, and
oh my God, we're actually closing on 1,500 really fast.
I have a sneaking suspicion by the end of this month we'll be topping 1,400 and moving very fastly towards 1,500.
Nice.
I've, as you said, I've spent some money today on the Christmas raffle.
Yeah.
And prepared to have minds blown. Yeah, this is bigger than anything we've ever done before. So
you're not going to announce it yet, but do you want to give us a spoiler?
Yeah, be prepared to make sure you've got money.
There's 3 G1 mint in sealed box figures.
That's good. That's enough. Okay, that's it. 3, and that's not even the major prize.
No.
All right, let's see how that goes. There we go.
Hello!
And Bill.
Hello!
And a wild Bill has appeared. Come on, Wild Bill, how are you doing tonight?
Out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere, exactly. How are you doing, man?
Good guys, how are we?
Pretty good. We're just like recording a podcast. Do you want to join in?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right, let's continue on. But welcome to the show. We haven't actually started the news yet, so yeah, that's cool. All right, let's continue on. We've got one featured YouTube review this week. It's Chris from Kal-El Reviews has a video of the Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Optimus Prime. So if you have we've got a link to that in the show notes. If you have any figures that you've made a YouTube review for, we like YouTube reviews. So give us a yell and we'll link to you in the show notes. Now, favorite posts of the week. I don't know if Bill, do you have a favorite post of the week? I think Bill's dropped off again.
No, I'm here.
No. Okay, Bill, do you have a favourite post of the week?
In that case, if there's no post for him, it's still a clean sweep.
It is a clean sweep. It is a clean sweep for Alex Ching this week. Brad, tell us your favourite Alex Ching post of the week.
This is going to come up in third party news, but he posted some pics of the Total Devastator.
I'm actually so happy that Bill is on now that we've got like a new Devastator and a new Menasor coming from third parties, because this is going to be cool when we get to third party news. Go on.
Yeah. I'll certainly gush more when we get to there, but
all right. Anyway, so new pics of Toy World Devastator are coming. We will talk about that later on in the show. John, tell us your favourite Alex Ching post of the week.
It was when he got the DX9 carry and did a crossover with MP9 holding the Matrix.
Yeah, quite a lot of effort went into that. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. Like, and the sizing him up to the big carry and then transformed and said, roll out. And that was just really well done.
It was good, yeah. So for me, Alex just posted some pictures of the Combiner Wars Leader Class Starscream that he's customizing. It's my favourite post of the week because he's customizing mine.
Oh, well, that's my favourite post of the week too.
All right.
Really.
Clean sweep, Alex Ching.
Yeah, Alex, does he get a cookie or a medal or something?
I don't know. We should send him like a Legends class figure or something.
Brad, you should send him a Masterpiece Star Saber for a clean sweep. I think.
I think we've decided that is the award,
don't you, Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll put it up for Alex, won't you?
I don't like to go that. Yeah, I'll figure something.
All right, let's move on to some news, gentlemen. All right, so we did see during the week that Hasbro has filed a trademark on the 25th of September 2015 for Titan's Return, which is not quite Titan Wars, but it's getting close to it. So we're expecting that we'll see something along these lines soon. I think Brad, you said that you're expecting to see Titan Wars stuff revealed at New York Comic Con.
Yep. We'll see the first wave of those figures revealed then.
I think they nailed the name because, who's going to return Metroplex repainted? So Titan's Eternal, right?
Return the repaints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just some of the comments on TFW. Yeah.
I just can't get over the guy. See the guy called Wishful Thinking? What kind of fucking avatar is that?
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Power Master Optimus Prime.
I've just offended the whole TFW board, but
that's not hard.
No, it's not. I've seen it happen quite a lot. Okay, so we also have some new in package shots of the deluxe combaticons for Combiner Wars. I think that's wave 6. I think it is. They actually look nice. Like they are mostly repaints, but Brawl is a new mold, and I
Brawl and Swindle are great. I quite like.
I think is Swindle a new mold?
Rook.
No, I think he's a retool. Someone said he was, but I don't know who he's a retool of.
Rook.
Yeah, his retool Rook,
Okay.
which is weird because they've taken the whole top off him and made a buggy out of it. So
yeah, so I mean that's not too bad. That's at least a little bit original. I'm not minding the paint jobs on these guys at all. Like they're pretty good. I say this, but then I scrolled right down to Vortex. I'm sort of like, whoa, what's with the bright yellow missiles that are like half covering his hands as well? So I don't know. Vortex might be a little bit weird, but
all things dangerous in nature are yellow.
Very true. Those are the in-package shots for the Combaticons. Just proof that they are coming, and they are coming really soon. If there's incoming images of them in package, whatever. I'm just going to move on to the next news. Robots in Disguise. We've got some Legion class Drift, Windblade, Thunderhoof, and Clampdown images. Just in case you thought Clampdown was only a masterpiece figure. Only one of the weirder masterpieces. These guys are pretty small. They are Legion class. They are what they are. I'm not particularly excited for them. Are any of you guys up for them?
I love the Windblade.
I just think it's funny, guys that have paid like $40 to get that third-party figure, and then you got to go to Coles and pick it up for $7.
Yeah.
So look, I mean, those are coming out. They're going to be small. They're going to be like they'll be playable at least. I kind of agree. I do like the look of that Windblade, but it's so tiny, and look, there's not going to be that much play value in it.
No, but I just like the little Legion class figures. They're just good to have a little muck around. Put them next to the bigger figure.
Yeah. So let's move on. There's this is in Hasbro news, but it's actually Takara news. Or we're finished with the Hasbro news, aren't we? No, we're not. I don't know. I've managed to get my links also a little bit messed up. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have that link either. The Dinobots link.
I got some ad for like single Chinese woman.
Yeah, that's right. So did I.
That's definitely Takara news.
Well, you can guess what kind of porn I've been watching.
Okay, that is kind of weird. Okay, so look, there's either way. Look, Brad, I think you posted this during the week in the group. There are new images of the Platinum Edition Generation 1 Dinobots. They're not Generation 1 figures, but they're the movie Dinobots coloured in G1 colours. So yeah, they're we have seen them before, and like they look okay if you like movie figures that are in G1 colours. It's not really my cup of tea. What about you guys? I think you like them, Brad, John, Bill.
Yeah.
Nah. I remember this discussion, and we didn't.
Anyone that's got the SDCC box set is going to feel like a kick in the balls.
Yeah.
And, movie toys with G1 heads are just like, yeah, no, sorry.
So tell me, Bill, like, would you buy this on the strength of the box?
Nah, because I've already got the Dinobots. I've got the fruit salad versions.
Yeah.
I've already got the platinum edition. Were you there when we looked at it? No. We had the ones in Maya.
Yeah, no, we saw them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got that box set. So to me, this is just like, no, I don't need, like, yeah. What's the point?
John?
Yeah, nah. I won't get them. I mean, the colour's all right, but I just don't get it.
Brad, I believe you'll be pre-ordering these as soon as you can.
It depends. I think Slog is the standout. I really like that figure, how he looks. But
Is he a standout because he has the worst name?
No.
Okay.
Slog. That's Sludge, isn't it?
They're definitely the best, like, coloured movie figures, like looking Dinobots, but they're still just not doing it for me.
That's the mould, but yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they come out at.
All right, let's move on.
This may be a pre-order.
Let's move on. It's time to start talking about some Takara stuff. So Takara's Robots in Disguise line is Transformers Adventure, and they've brought out some new a new 2-pack. It's coming out soon. It's TAV VS05, which has Drift Origin, which I really quite like the Drift figure in Robots in Disguise. I don't own it yet, but I probably will. So Drift Origin is actually the Robots in Disguise Drift painted up like his Generations. Painted up like his Generations paint job with the white with the red paint on his car mode. Yeah. And there's Jazz as well, and Jazz is actually, like, the Jazz figure in Robots in Disguise is pretty good, and this one I believe has a visor when the actual RID one doesn't. So this one's looking far more like Generation 1, which, I mean, it makes sense. If it's the Origins versus pack, then yeah, cool. Yeah, it's both sort of done up to look like their original figures. Thoughts, gentlemen? Brad?
Yeah, it's interesting that he's got his Autobot symbol on his chest and his torso, or abdomen.
Yeah. Well, one's the bonnet.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the TAV runabout?
Yes, I actually nearly bought it when I was in Hong Kong.
You know that has 6 Decepticon symbols on it, don't you?
Really?
I shit you not. Google the little pecker.
It is just in case. Just in case you happen to look at him from an odd angle and you're not sure he's an Autobot or a Decepticon.
Like he literally has. He's got like bonnet, roof, car doors, and 2 on each robot mode shoulder.
He's just representing, you know.
Jesus Christ!
All right, let's move on then. There is another Transformers Adventure figure, which is possibly the first time they've actually like just made a straight up Optimus Prime. It's TAV-33 Optimus Prime. He's actually not a straight up Optimus Prime. Sorry, he's supreme and powered up. He's black, white, and red. He looks kind of nice actually with that paint job on him. Although this is actually the Super Optimus Prime that we've already got from the RID line, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a better paint job than the Hasbro one. He has like a really, really large lower leg section. It's like comically out of proportion.
Yeah, they've got to make the trailer fit somehow.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and then I love how he's got red eyes.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a detailed. It's kind of a detailed figure in vehicle mode for the Robots in Disguise line. Yeah, it looks alright. Although you can sort of, yeah, I mean you can see where his feet end up in the trailer. But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just saying, even the blue highlights on the tyres, like stuff like that. That's Oztron Prime customization right there.
Yeah, they clearly ripped it off, Brad. There's a lawsuit in the making. Yep.
All right,
talk to employees.
I think it's time to move on, and I think it's time to go for some drama because it's time to talk about this week's update to Hot Rodimus and Laserwave.
Very good.
Sorry, nearly got those wrong. Yeah, so we've seen some color images of these guys this week instead of just the toy show ones. What do you guys think of them?
Love it. Shit's all over Quakewave.
And John, for the negative side, would you like to submit a counter?
As I said, Bill, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. I mean, the top of the figure's all right, but those legs are just.
Who are we talking about? Shockwave? Yeah.
Shockwave,
I don't really have a problem with his legs. Like I don't think it's too bad.
It doesn't look bad, but I have to wait till I see the figure. I just don't like how the panels connect there, and that it seems very MP9 to me.
I think we're still looking at a bit of a prototype here as well. Like there's some very obvious gaps in his showing in his things in these images, which do seem to have the do not copy that Takara seems to send out to everyone when they send out photos of things these days, and they immediately post it on the internet. I also want to send a special thank you to Robot Kingdom, who dutifully blurred out the do not copy watermark and replaced it with their own.
That's initiative.
It was very good, guys. If anyone from Robot Kingdom happens to hear this, they're not your photos. You don't have to put your watermark on them. Anyway, let's move on.
Get a discount for the name.
What I wonder is why is there so many photos of Rodimus, but there's only just the one of Shockwave?
It's because people love Rodimus, and I won't hear anything against it. I thought there were only two of it. I thought there's only two. Oh, in the coloured shots, there's one of each.
Oh, I've got prototype shots here.
Hot Rod's still got his flat chest, which concerns me.
That's not doing it for me either. The flat chest there. Sorry, I've just put the link to the coloured photos in the run sheet. If you guys want to open them up and have a look.
Yeah, his Shockwave's still got tiny feet. I don't like that.
They don't look tiny to me. They actually look like it looks like it looks like there's a front and a back to the feet. They're not. Yeah. They don't look tiny, but they do look sort of like they are maybe a little smaller than you like. But they look accurate to what Shockwave has.
Yeah, but is that because everyone's just been like staring at Quakewave for the last 10 years? And all of a sudden, when the official one comes out, it's like, oh my god, the real one, which the third party ripped off.
We'll see, Bill. I don't own Quakewave, so I'm still ordering it, but I don't own it, so I'm just speaking from pictures, and this one just doesn't look as good.
It's just stepped out of the comic book. Look at that shot with Soundwave and Starscream.
So the interesting thing about this is the chest piece is not a flat colour, and we actually I think last week we all thought it was just going to be a flat purple colour, but it's actually some transparent, showing some circuitry and detail in there.
Yeah.
Yep. Happy to be wrong.
Yeah. I think we were all quite wrong about that. That's fine. Yeah. You can see a bit of the detail of his backpack behind him. There's some of it's. Yeah, some of it's dropped down there. John, you were asking earlier how the gun turret is going to fit, get from the back to the front. I think if you look at the photo where he's sort of standing the pose, you can actually see a hinge extending pretty far down behind.
Just below the leg
hips.
Joint.
Yeah, below the hips.
But then see when you see the picture of the gun, I just. Like that stupid Chinese is in the way or something, but that's a long
stupid Chinese.
Oh God!
I think you're gonna find Chinese always getting in my way.
I think you're gonna find that the hinge ends up at the bottom of that somehow, and the arms somehow fit into it. But look, we'll see.
Or it just disconnects and you stick it on.
As the pistol, like it, awesome. Like really impressed. Just the bot, I don't know, just something about that.
He has some sort of stand.
I reckon that purple looks bloody awesome.
It does.
Yeah, it's that light purple. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Whereas for Rodimus, though, that chest, yeah, you're right. Like it does.
All right. So it is time to move on and talk about Rodimus. now that John's already taken us there, let's have open season on Rodimus.
No, there's time to grind my gears. It's Hot Rod.
Actually, sorry, but his name is Hot Rodimus.
It's
Hot Rodimus. It's not Hasbro. It's Takara.
This all stems from Animated.
And it's Laser Way.
No, it doesn't. His name is Hot Rodimus.
It's Hot Rodimus.
And actually, I think it's not from Animated. I think the usage of Hot Rodimus actually goes back to Armada. I don't think they actually used it before that. What did they call him before he was Rodimus Convoy in Japan, Bill?
Rodimus.
Oh, they actually called him Hot Rodimus for the movie line, did they? Okay, fair enough.
That's his name.
It's Hot Rod. Oh, it's Hot Rod. It's 86 movie Hot Rod. It's 86 movie Hot Rod.
Oh, Shockwave, Laserwave.
Yeah, good point. Good
Oh.
point. So,
Shockwave. It's great. Shockwave. It's great. Shockwave.
Real quickly, can you see a movie theme happening with the recent releases?
Yes.
Is it
That was another dropout there. Anyone?
Since Feb, I've been.
There's a Springer reissue. Ultra Magnus has been reissued. Hot Rod's coming.
No, this is Shockwave's due out in March. You watch the August figure will be Gavatron.
We'll see.
Oh, no way, Brad. No way will they do Galvatron.
Yeah, it's coming.
Dude, like, come on. They're not going to do Galvatron.
Primal's not until December, so he's got the.
But Bill, that contradicts your whole third party, you know? Like, why? There's a Galvatron out on the market, so Takara has it in the works.
Well, yeah, and it'll come out in 2017. Not next year.
No, the rule is 2 third party equals 1 Takara. We've got the X9 and we've got X-Trons announced.
That kind of makes sense.
Isn't next year the 30th anniversary of the movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
not in Japan, oddly enough.
In Japan, it would be 29.
No, it's not.
I believe the chest piece is one of the controversial aspects of this figure at the moment.
But it opens up.
Yeah, it just
and
looks
it has
flat.
a matrix.
Does it open? It doesn't look like it opens.
It opens up. There's a matrix inside.
No, it shouldn't.
That's kind of weird.
I was just looking at it. It opens up. There's a matrix inside.
Wow.
That's kind of weird. Why does it open up?
I'll get the link. You hang on 2 seconds.
Yeah, check us
He's not Rodimus Prime, he's Hot Rod. He shouldn't.
But he
should be able to hold it, and he should be able to open it, but he shouldn't be able to store it.
No, that's true. He does have a receptacle for the Matrix, but when he puts it in is when you have to like close your eyes and replace him with MP9.
and imagine Optimus Prime in the background.
Well, if you've got the dead Optimus Prime, then yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that one. Yes, of course.
I have to list that one. Hold on.
Oh, awesome! And we've seen the pre-orders for both Hot Rod's gone up for 109, I believe, on the local sales.
I thought he was 100 at Premium Collect.
Yeah, but you got to add postage.
And just combine him with something else, as long as it's over another $50, which coincidentally Shockwave is 170. So if you combine both of those together, then you get free shipping.
Yeah.
That's if you buy it from Premium Collect, other dealers I think TFI does free shipping if you're over $200. Is that right?
Yeah, it sounds right.
So I assume the prices will be about the same there as well.
All right, I'll put it in the run sheet. Check it out.
And Bill is going to be ordering mine from HLJ, I believe. Is that right?
Yes. And they pull their finger out and start listing them.
Well, they often don't list at the beginning of the launch. I don't know where you've put it in the run sheet. Are you looking at the...
Not the run sheet, sorry. The, what's his name? The off the shelf.
Oh, okay. I don't think John...
Yeah, but his chest opens from right to left, and there's a little matrix inside.
He's got a little matrix. How am I going to get that over to there? Okay, cool. Sorry, just you can edit out this rambling.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's in the Skype chat now.
There we go.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I can't click on it.
And with breaking news, we have now discovered Rodimus Prime's chest opens.
Yeah. Oh, so he's got the blade thing as well, because that was used once. And he has the visor as well. Yeah. He's got the battle visor. That's awesome. Gun. We expected the guns, and yeah, I haven't seen these shots at all. This is pretty cool. The Matrix is sort of a hip piece on Hot Rod.
It's like a glorified belt buckle.
Yeah. It's actually it's actually the photo we're looking at. We'll put the link in the run sheet. The photo that we're looking at, it's like he's opening it up. He's like, "Yeah, you want a piece of this?"
Yeah.
I really thought you were joking, Bill, when you said he comes with a fishing rod.
He does. That is cool.
He ate that scene in the movie that lasted all of 3 seconds. Yeah.
And he can do a full Zen master yoga pose, like with his fishing rod. So that's not bad.
So the next question is: can he be responsible for killing MP10?
Yes.
No. No.
It was a setup anyway.
Not unless you got a poly on this pistol.
Yeah. All right. So despite the flatness of Hot Rodimus's chest, is he a buy or a no buy?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll
He's
definitely
been
get it.
pre-ordered. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just to have a hot rod in this scale with Prowl and the rest of the Autobots. Yeah. Done deal.
All right. Cool.
Look
He's
at
definitely
that,
going to be
man.
larger, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, 'cause when you
Oh,
see him
no.
next to Shockwave, like when you see him next to Shockwave, and Shockwave's as big as Starscream. So he's definitely bigger than
Shockwave's not as big as Starscream.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Look at the pictures. Like, you see him standing next to. He's taller than Starscream.
He's in front of Starscream.
What
Yeah,
pictures?
but not by far. Like that's
Look at
The color pictures that were posted in the Facebook group earlier.
Yeah, I still think that's a digibash. But anyway, all right, we'll see.
all right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's move on. It is time to talk about some third-party news. This is generally the time when Bill gets annoyed at everyone for copying everyone else, and I can't say. Looking at the run sheet this week, I can't say as I blame him.
Thank you,
Takara's run wild.
Yeah. So
when Takara goes wild.
Yeah.
So TFC Toys has a G1 inspired Leo Kaiser in a combined mode. I'm just reading this because I didn't read this news because I don't care about it.
Oh yeah, I've got no idea who this figure is. There's some in the community that want some of these headmasters or victory or whatever the hell they are. It's Japanese continuity. I don't care. We didn't.
So basically they are combiners and combiners from Victory, which I have not watched.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to admit I haven't watched Victory. I do have Starsaber, and I am considering his position in my collection.
Oh well, if he stays in your collection, Mr. Murray, you do need this guy.
Okay. So you know what? I actually wouldn't mind watching Headmasters and Victory. Like, if I could actually get one, like if someone can point me in the direction of one that I can watch, it doesn't need to.
Do you have a CD burner?
I've got Victory.
No, Bill, nobody has a CD burner anymore because it's 2015.
Well, that's me and technology, man.
My computer doesn't even have a CD drive.
Yeah,
I don't know. I still listen to cassettes.
I'll rip the first 4 episodes and put in this Dropbox folder, and you can watch them.
What am I going to do about? What am I going to do after that?
You won't want to watch after that.
Okay.
Why don't I give you a lend of my box set and you can rip it and then
You can rip Bill's box.
Okay. So
any day of the week.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't have a computer that I can put them in. So is it a DVD box set? Because our DVD player is not connected because we haven't used it since we moved in February.
All right, stream it off.
You don't have a laptop with a DVD burnt drive?
No, because all of my laptops were built after the fall of the Roman Empire. Okay, let's move on. So, listeners, if you can point me in the direction of a way that I can watch Transformers Victory, I will give it a go. But I do apologise because I have no idea what these figures are. TFC Toys is making a representation of Leozak, and
it's a good looking bot. I won't deny that. But
Hellbat and Kill Bison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just have no recollection. I
do apologise for having no bloody idea what these figures are. I'm going to move on unless anyone actually does know what the figures are and wants to tell me what's going on.
Yeah, but I suppose you guys don't want to listen to me warble on for about half an hour about how good it is. So let's
give us a 5-minute spiel.
Well, basically, he's one of the main bad guys in the Victory series. He's a 6-figure combiner. And the original Japanese names, you know how they had the Headmasters and the Power Masters?
Yes.
Yeah.
These guys were called the Breast Force.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys are Breast
he's
Force.
part of
Okay.
the Breast Force, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
as in, they would have little animals that would form chess pieces, and they would pop off. So the little animals that are next to them.
This does sound slightly familiar. I mean, like, we are seeing little bots added as chess pieces in Combiner Wars, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's actually what they were. They would actually literally, like, you know, as Soundwave would eject them from his cassette chamber, these would just pop off their chests.
All right, I'm hooked. That's
There you go.
It's odd that the Japanese word for upper torso would be breast, but anyway.
No. If you actually watch Victory, when in the Japanese, the original Japanese version, they would yell out "transform" and
Yeah, transform.
Yeah, these guys actually yell "breast attack" and the animal flies off.
Oh no. Okay.
Actually, in Japanese, it'd be "breasto attack." So yeah, see, legit. It's all there.
You heard it from Bill first.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. You have informed us.
All right. I think that was fine. I don't think it was half an hour of warbling. I don't think the waffle bell was warranted. I think it's fine.
it was interesting.
Say no to the bell.
Oh my god, it's the bells! The bells! Okay.
Oh look.
So the new Planet X, eh?
Thank you, John, for moving us along. That rhymed. All right, that was good. Okay, so there's some test shots of Planet X's upcoming Vulcan, which is a weird name for a Fall of Cybertron style Grimlock.
Don't forget Paddles.
Paddles.
Yeah,
Gotta have
Paddles and Vulcan.
Yeah. Paddles is coming as well.
I think Paddles is the mainstay here. We've seen some shots of Vulcan a couple of weeks ago.
Paddles is a ridiculous name, and I just tuned it out.
Best name.
No, I love it. I love it. I want it.
Paddle.
I would very much appreciate it if the next Planet X Dinobot is called Flaps.
Flaps and paddles.
I want to have flaps and paddles.
Oh, that tail is massive. It's bigger than the body. I hope half the robot body is hidden in the tail, but
Or in the paddles, perhaps.
yeah. I want this. I want this.
I just want the box. Can someone send me the box? I've got a box that says
You
paddles.
just want Paddles.
Bill, you can have my box.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. The test shots for the Grimlock / Vulcan we've seen a lot better in the past. I don't know why.
This is their version of Fall of Cybertron Grimlock.
Yeah, and it's a lot. It's almost leader size. It's not the Voyager size like the Hasbro version. So,
well, I'm glad third party are sticking to their original methods of.
Well, so Paddles is new. It's the first ever toy of Paddles we've seen.
Paddles.
Yeah.
yeah, but it looks.
Try and work out why.
Because looking at the robot mode. Looking at the robot mode, it looks like Swoop with a long neck and paddle arms.
Oh my god!
His legs are still on his back, and
It almost looks like he's
Swoop
photo
mob.
bombing the picture because his head's just up there. Like,
Yeah, it's like, hi guys.
it's me, Paddles.
Hey guys, it's me.
It's like the Dinobot's retarded cousin. They live in the room.
I thought the Dinobots were their own retarded cousins.
So
Paddles.
imagine how bad Paddles is.
My name Paddles.
Is someone going to do a web comic called Flowers for Paddles?
I got more than just my legs, I do.
Okay, I think it's time to move on. I have a question.
Thank you.
I have a question that requires an answer from each of you.
Yes, Bill.
Bill, how many Devastators do you own?
Oh,
Shit. How many?
oh.
I don't have any third party ones, so what have I got?
It's still quite a lot.
Doesn't matter. It's a broad question.
I know what you're doing, man. You're setting me up for this.
I am. Go on.
You are.
Go on.
I'd have to go through.
Give us a ballpark.
You are.
All right, Bill. Bill, just for you.
Yeah.
Tell me, is the number of Devastators that you own between 0 and 5, 5 to 10, or 10 to 15, or 15 plus?
Oh, no.
Is your Devastator collection MA 15 plus?
Do different colours count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can say I have 5.
John?
Yeah, I've got 5 as well.
We're not going to name, are we?
No, I've got to go. I've
no.
got to count them. Sorry.
All right, so Bill, you have more than 5 Devastators?
Oh, easily, yes.
Okay, so do you need another one?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You can never have enough Devastators, Jason.
Well, just for you, Toy World has a brand new Devastator coming because we haven't seen enough third-party Devastators this year.
Oh my god!
Especially if this new Devastator cancels out all that has come before it.
Like, is it going to hunt down the other Devastators? Literally?
Yes.
He
Devastators fighting on the street.
He actually has a Terminator mode, and when you put him on your shelf, he will actually find Gravity Builder and melt him.
All that has come
He might. What's that thing in his left hand?
Who
That
cares?
is the anal.
Who cares?
What he's going to do it with too? Ride him long hauls exhaust. No.
It's actually, I'm just going to call it, it's a giant poo emoji.
Yeah.
Toy World's Devastator, just to get to the actual story, Toy World's Devastator has been shown off in some shots from a show this week. It's extremely impressive in the detail. I just don't know that we need another Devastator, especially when, like, his look is actually pretty damn close to... His look is very close to the Combiner Wars Devastator that's come out. Like, he's got the raised guys on the shoulders, and the feel of the legs looks pretty similar to me. I also don't really know why. Well, sure, it's better. It's going to cost you $1,000, but I don't know why. Hello, Bill's back. I don't know why he has an afro. Does anyone know?
Yeah, I don't like the head. It looks like an Egyptian headpiece or something.
The head's ridiculous.
Yeah, the head is my one downside, my only downside, and I'll be ripping my Combiner Wars head off. I want to.
Just gonna rip it off.
I want to play devil's advocate for a little bit. Okay. So just take a look at the individual components of these figures. Right, a lot of the components. Like, I'm looking at the picture of him holding the poo emoji, and I don't know the names of all the Constructicons because, like, it's too late at night for me.
That's the Bone Crusher's arm.
So the Bone Crusher is just a big box. Like, he really is. He's got 4 sides to him and plastic and a whole bunch of detail on the plastic. He ain't that complicated. The interesting thing about Bone Crusher, though, is that he actually has working tank tread, and that tank tread forms his foot. Forms his leg, and so he actually has a bending leg inside all of that tank tread. That is quite impressive. That's some impressive engineering. I'm just not sure that it's going to be worth however much this thing costs.
The foot we've seen fold out comes out from below. It's not actually part of that tank. The part of the tracks.
The tread goes around in between. Yeah. See where the pins and stuff are. Regardless, it's still a very impressive setup.
Yeah. I've been waiting for this for a month since we first seen the wireframe photos, if you'd call them that. This is replacing my Combiner Wars Devastator. This is replacing my Giant.
What about everyone who's already bought Gravity Builder?
That is a piece of shit. That is an overcomplicated, expensive piece of shit. I hope this comes out for under $500.
It's not going to be.
It won't be. Yeah, it won't be.
Fight.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting Gravity Builder, so we'll see.
Yeah, you sir, we have a war.
We'll fight it out.
Yeah, it's
I do quite like that it is actually sort of masterpiece scale-ish thing.
It's massive. It's like even having the Dinobot Combiner beside it. It's up to its hips. This
Look at
thing's twice the size.
Look at its chest. It's very, very tiny, very small. It's gonna not be well. Like how big its arms are, like how big the.
It does seem to have a bit of a. It does seem to have a bit of a void.
I just hope that it's a nice figure for your sake, because I'm not getting it.
Well, that's the one issue I have with the Combiner Wars figure is the torso hips are as wide as the shoulders, so you can't move the arms without getting a bit of shin sweat on the elbows.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think the biggest issue here is the combine mode looks very simple, yet each alt mode has the detail for a over masterpiece figure, like over masterpiece style, and that's where the cost. Yeah, in an individual bot mode is where the cost is going to come into it, not how it combines.
It's going to be like $200 a piece. Are they going to sell it as one, or are they going to sell it as individual pieces?
Oh God, I hope so.
But when you say gravity build is overcomplicated, how can you you look at these?
I think
bots,
I think he means he's over detailed, not over complicated.
Detailed. Sorry, detailed. Yeah,
these are still pretty detailed in my opinion.
They are.
They look highly complicated. Like transforming them's not going to be fun.
But they look like they're Earth vehicles. Gravity builders just like some kid's drawn a bulldozer. And here we go. It can tell a generator behind it.
Hey, I've got another question for you, Brad. Given that you hated this so much in the Hasbro Devastator, they do seem to have actually made the same mistake with the right foot. Look at the picture that actually shows the right foot. It looks terrible.
And my right foot slightly bigger than my left foot.
I'd say that.
Yeah, but a cement mixer is going to be bigger than the loader. What?
No, the way his right foot is constructed is with the bulldozer thing and the little arms down at the back.
The bulldozer's on the shoulder.
Not the bulldozer. The scoop.
Oh,
you can see his right foot, right? You can see what I'm talking about.
I'm looking at the figure. Not
you're looking at his right. You're looking at the right side of the picture. You're looking at his left foot.
Scrapper.
Yes, Scrapper. Fine. It's exactly the same as the Hasbro one. He's got his little arms down at the back, and he's got the scoop at the front.
It's exactly the same as the G1 figure. It's exactly the same.
You said this was like literally the worst part of the figure. In the Hasbro one, the fact that his right foot is composed like that, and there's like very little to actually support anything in there.
Those heel pieces, those two arms that go down off the wheels and the heel, that'll be interesting to see how that works. Because yes, the Combiner Wars one is horrible because it's got a little peg there that doesn't hold its weight, and the Scrapper bucket does not hold in, and the whole thing just falls forward if you are not careful.
So perhaps the method that they're going to use to hold the scoop in place is going to be better.
Yeah, but
I think we've established that I don't really know construction vehicles.
Yeah,
okay, but
my one issue or my one thing that'll be interesting to see going forward is how his wrists/hands incorporate into the vehicle mode, into the alt modes. I'm gonna say this. Like I reckon that this is just going to be like a blown up version of the Combiner Wars figures, and just like blown up in extra detail, because like it certainly looks like the hands are going to fold into his forearms just like they do for Combiner Wars. Yep.
The left and the right arms are certainly look like they're attached in the same way
they just ported on. They just
I reckon these are just going to be very much the same as what Hasbro did. They're just going to blow them up and put some extra detail on the plastic.
Yep, but to compare,
how tall is this?
52 centimeters. So it's
half a meter.
It's taller than Generations. The biggest thing will be how these forearms go. If they're not a trailered accessory to the alt modes, I'll be happy. Unlike Gravity Builder, which decides to, yes, we're just going to put wheels under his forearms and tow it around behind the alt modes because
where would they go, Brad?
I'll be parts format.
they're parts formers. That's what they are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
so-
what G1 was. Don't put it behind the alt mode like Gravity Builder and say, "Oh, I'm just tying this little generator behind me," but it turns into
Fire
an
up, old man. That's it.
So,
Yep,
so,
I'm
so
going there.
speaking of,
So
speaking of
you
which,
you want him to be a proud parts former.
Yeah, I don't mind
Alright.
it. G1 was.
so speaking of
Chris-
which, next
Sorry,
on
go,
the
John.
news, Generation Toys.
But before we close, can I sneak in?
Yes.
Go, Bill.
I actually really quite like the how it stayed true to the G1 source material. You know, it actually looks like Mixmaster. Actually looks like Mixmaster.
Yes, this is true.
You know what I mean? And parts forming aside, and hyper detail and bits and pieces. Yeah, I mean, a hook a little too small for shoulders. You know, which is giving him that narrow shoulder. But like, yeah, I quite like it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so. I think it. Does anyone think that whoever decided to do the 2015 update to Mixmaster at Hasbro, do you think that person's been fired for all the negative press that they earned them?
Oh, look, they're under a tarmac at the airport now. They're long gone. They're long gone.
Yeah, no, I think Hasbro. Well, who knows? Who knows if it was Hasbro or Takara who decided to do it? But yeah, no, the update to Mixmaster that it confused the shit out of everyone who's ever seen a cement truck. But I mean, and also, like, let's be honest, on the figure, like, it's not like it's actually a real barrel anyway, because the cab is indented into the barrel. So
Yeah.
it's pretty bad. But yeah, it's good to see them. It's good to see that they fixed that mistake.
Yeah, there's still a couple of questions with this though. The hips and the shin, the thighs. We know in the Combiner Wars Devastator that comes out of long haul. Whether this follows G1 has a separate piece that plugs into long haul and the two legs, that'll be interesting. We need to see this in colour.
I don't think they're ready to have it in colour for a while yet.
No, yeah, this is a little bit longer down the track, but
the real question is does it come with a little Megatron, which Generation Toys?
Check
Which
you out.
Generation Toys on the news?
Check you out with your segue.
looks like shit.
All right. Let's
you're just jealous.
actually tell people what the news is. Shall we?
And on the news, thanks to Grave on Weibo, who is attending the China International Comics Festival, he's got some images of the legend-scaled Megatron, which is a homage from the third-party group Generation Toys, named Tyrant.
Another
Indeed.
tyrant.
Yeah, just in case you didn't have a good enough Tyrant, Tyrant is actually a name that is better suited for Megatron than Galvatron, because Megatron's slogan is peace through tyranny. So you know,
There you go.
I'm just proving I know my shit. But yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a question. We're looking at the pictures of what are Generation Toys, their version of Megatron. He comes packed with Gravity Builder. Has anyone noticed that the gun is upside down?
I was about to say, it's pulling backwards.
Yeah.
The gun is upside down, guys.
Yeah, even in the photo where he's playing with it, it's backwards. Yeah, even in the shot where it's posed with, I'm going to say, an over-complicated Gravity Builder, the gun's pointing backwards as well.
You just mean like his gun, like when he's in bot mode? Like,
Yeah. It's like
when he's in gun mode, the scope's pointing the right way.
Yeah.
When he's in bot mode, the scope's pointing backwards.
Am I the only one that thinks this little guy looks like Hegemon?
No, that
bit.
comparison has actually been
Has it?
has actually been drawn. Also, Hegemon.
Oh, Hegemon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, the one thing I wanted to point out here is because like I've seen all the CAD designs of Gravity Builder for a while. I assume that Gravity Builder is just going to be out of my price range, and I've just not looked at any news about it because I'm like, I don't care. That bot, don't like. I'm really glad I can't afford him because
Waffle Bell.
Yeah, don't want it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so anyway, the little Megatron, Brad, you don't like?
It looks really bulky. The chest and the torso.
I think someone said that the head looks too small.
Yeah.
You only get him to be as a gun to hold with gravity builder, like, you know.
No, I'd get it for the Toy World one, but he's got a set of shoulder pads on him.
So, Brad, you're going to buy Gravity Builder.
Yeah, you're not going to get it separately.
You had to pre-order it.
Oh, well, I won't be getting it then.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Easy.
Yeah, no one's particularly happy about it. TFC.
We'll get paint. We'll get paint in the meantime. We'll see.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure this is not the last we'll see of that figure. Who misses the Seacons?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I do. I love my Seacons.
I really want to see Tentakill.
Brad, you're very quiet.
See what's?
You don't like the Seacons?
I don't know what Seacons are.
Piranacons?
You don't know what Piranacon is?
Oh, I know what Piranacon is.
So Piranacon is a Gestalt transformer that's formed by the Seacons.
Didn't they release one of those in Universe?
Grasshopper.
They did.
Yes, and it's shelf warm like crazy.
It is still
Awesome.
quite cheap.
So let's make an expensive version.
Yeah, basically, because they're gone. Because the Devastator third-party quota was already met for the month, so they're like, "Who else can we do?"
Yeah. So TFC has a Seacon-based combiner called Poseidon. Nice play on names. Come along. They've shown off.
Actually, in Japan, he was known as King Poseidon. So
Really? Okay, fair enough. That makes sense then. So they've shown off the first two of their bots, which seem to be called Mentara and Cyberjaws.
Oh, cool.
It sounds.
Cyberjaws. Is that a Bond villain?
It actually sounds.
Only in 2015, Bill.
Yeah. Hello.
He's actually the reincarnation of Jaws as he's been emerging from the Matrix.
Did you say pussy?
Only this time he can shoot his teeth out and fire a trident.
His ass. So.
Am I the only one who doesn't care for the Seacons?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, yeah.
I was excited until I just realised that it's TFC, so they're just not great bots. Like, I've got Ares and Hercules, and they're just
that should be their motto, John.
Hercules.
Yeah, or whatever you want to call it, Hercules.
He's a ball former.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even know what that means, but I don't care.
I'm reaching for the bell.
Yeah,
right.
let's move on.
Yeah, let's keep going.
To Garatron.
Wow, whoever's cracking open some food, good on you.
Can I have some peanuts?
Okay, there's a new third-party group called Garatron because third-party company names were not crazy enough already, and basically because let's be honest, we don't have enough third-party manufacturers whose names sound like they could actually be individual Transformer names. So Garatron has broken out onto the scene at the China International Comics Festival, and it's Gand of Devils, GOD01 Thunderstorm. Apparently, he's a homage to a very much requested IDW Thunderwing. I certainly didn't really care for getting an IDW version of Thunderwing, but thanks, guys. Cool.
Is this just not a transforming triangle?
Yes,
with claws.
that was their mantra.
And panel
want you to
lines.
make it.
So I really honestly don't see. I really don't see. Like we've got CAD designs and computer designs that show yes he looks like Thunderwing and stuff, and then you go to the you go to the prototype shot and you're just like, what the hell is this? It looks like Amiga Supreme.
That's what
it does, yeah.
Like what the hell is with his hands? I don't know.
Don't you know claws are better for gripping?
Apparently claws are in. If you would like I'm going to call him. He looks pretty big actually. I'm going to call him a $400 skill tester. If you would like a large skill tester for your Transformers cabinet, I would heartily encourage purchase of this. First of all, I've just realized what Gand of Devils means.
Yeah, it means chicken feet worse than Shockwave.
No, it means you can abbreviate it and say it's God.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
I
thought the G.OD gave that away.
I stopped reading when I just collapsed laughing at Gand of Devils. So anyway, yeah.
The slogan's all right though. Create everything Garrotron.
Well, when you look at the card in the background, I see Ron. I don't see this figure as being a Ron. So,
do you think he's a Frank?
I say more
no,
of
it says Ron.
Maybe he's a
Gary.
Neville.
He's a Neville, yes.
Yeah, he's a Neville. Okay.
Neville.
Those claw hands is definitely a Barry.
Guys, I've got some news for you. I'll be honest. I kind of feel like it's been a little bit built up too much now with all the gasps. But I have closed the tab and we're going to move on to the next news story.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a great evening. Good night, Bill.
Yeah, no, I might take it later.
Okay, Mastermade. The Mastermade has been making a few waves, and they've been making a few collectors pretty happy with their little super deformed figures. And we've got some, I guess they're renders of their next project. It's coming out in 2016. It is a very nice super deformed Omega Supreme, and he actually looks he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cute. I'm not entirely sure how tall these guys are, but we are expecting to see him at New York Comic Con, and he should fit in. He should fit in quite well with the other guys because they've also made a Metroplex and a Trypticon as well. I think Alex Ching actually has the Metroplex. I'm not sure if he's got the Trypticon or if it's on order.
Hayden does too. So we need to find out how big that actually is.
Yeah, we'll get some pictures of him. We'll get them to post some pictures in the group. I mean,
but that's super detailed. That's awesome.
The super deformed look, and it's also super detailed.
Yeah, just a detail. The character look and the detail.
He does.
They do pull off the deformity really well. Like the scale, it doesn't look too big or chunky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not massive heads or anything. It's bigger than it should be, but it's not.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah. I can't recall what the Metroplex. I think the Metroplex was about 160.
Yeah,
so
they are not cheap. They're more expensive than I'd like, given their sort of size and stuff. But yeah. Look, that's going to be the end of the news. There's a new video for Transformers Devastation that nobody cares about because we just want the game. Don't sigh. We're not going to talk about it. We're just going to acknowledge it and move on.
It's under a week away, isn't it?
It is. October 10th, I believe, is the release date.
Yeah.
It's out next week.
Yeah,
it'll be out this week.
The other day that just said 7 days, and I just thought, who cares? Just
let's start doing the countdown timer.
Wake me
up. It was
up.
6 days or something. I was like, oh god, no.
Yeah, no.
5 days, 46 minutes, 2 seconds.
Wake me up when it's actually available, and we'll talk. Let's move on.
I just saw something.
What? What have you just
seen? MP Shockwave's hands.
You mean Laser Wave?
Yeah, Laser Wave.
Yeah.
They're not actually in the robot.
What?
Yeah, you stick them on like Optimus Prime's fists.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You mean they don't fit into the gun barrel thing?
No, I'm just looking at a photo. It's got the main body of Shockwave in gun mode. It's got the black cable, his hose. It's got his left arm laser extension, and he's got two sets of hands. Looks like one's translucent and one's the solid color.
And they're sitting in front of it.
And he actually comes with a little mini Shockwave pistol too.
Does he come with it, or is that actually the Combiner Wars Shockwave they put there for comparison?
No, that's the one.
Yeah, because that one scales to
Fit in Starscreen's hands and stuff, probably.
it's a star screen. No, it's one of the combiners. It's
Phil, can
fits in
you send us a link in the chat?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It goes with Bruticus, is it?
If that's true about the
Shockwave
hands,
does, yeah.
though, all those who are saying that Masterpiece are going up in class this year, that definitely puts a damper on that.
Let's be honest. It is just it's just a hand. Like it's a piece of plastic.
No, the Masterpiece Shockwave isn't in scale with Combiner was.
How do you add a photo in Skype?
I don't know. Just send us a URL or something.
Copy and paste or something.
Oh, right. Found it. Desktop. Cool. Yay. What did I call it? Oh, shit. I gotta find it. There we go. Send. Okay. There you go. Yeah, have a gaze of that, fellas.
To view this shared photo, go to... It's alright, I'll get that.
www.youapoon.com.
Oh!
It's because Microsoft has forgotten that the Mac exists. So it's all right. I'll get it in a sec.
Yeah, I've got the picture up. Yeah.
One day we will be one. There will not be so many companies.
And that backpack. Oh no, maybe it's attached there. Yeah.
Do you reckon that's not just an indication of what's in the box?
Yeah, that's what you'll get with him. So you get the body, the hose, the backpack, the 2 pairs of hands, and the little mini Shockwave.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that the hand detaches for the transformation. It just means that's what's in the box.
Well, why would they have it separate, though?
Because they're telling you what's in the box.
Yeah, so
I'm with Bill. Well, the hands would be on the figure.
Yeah,
one
right.
would be attached. They wouldn't have a spare.
No, but how do you show what's in the box if the hands are not visible? You have to actually show people that's
because that's not what's in the box. Because only one of them would come in the box. Because one hand would be on the figure.
Bingo.
Yeah,
no, but
see,
it's still
Bill,
in.
Bill, I'm with you.
It's still in the box.
No. You're not. You're like because if one was on there and you could just remove one, there's only going to be a sleeve for one in the box. Are you with me? So as an accessory, the clear hand would be an accessory. The normal hand would be on the figure.
I still think it'll remain attached when you transform it.
You said
but the actual reason why we're looking at this, the tiny Shockwave, yes, totally,
yeah,
yes.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right. You sent me the
finally
hot rod.
Starscream can dual wield.
I can only see hot rod photos.
It's okay, we'll work it out.
Which is weird because he's got a really flat bonnet. So
I love the way we're trying to avoid saying flat chest like it's a bad thing.
He's a flat-chested hot rod.
Yeah, he's a surfboard. And it's
going to be flat when you look at the design. Like it's flat.
Although the lights aren't hanging out past the body now. And this has got nothing to do with what's being talked about because this is the only link I have.
I'm gonna stick it in the run sheet.
I've got an exclamation mark here.
It's alright. I'm gonna stick it in the run sheet. Just give me a minute, and it'll be there. Okay, there you go.
Rightio, that's the news done. Oh,
there you go.
Other stuff.
Okay. John.
Polio.
Yeah.
I reckon that gun barrel does detach. He's a parts former.
Yeah, like look, I don't know. Yeah, like
because that hinge is actually at his back. Because that hinge is visible when he's in gun mode. Anyway,
you're right. Yeah.
So this is the Masterpiece Shockwave.
Yeah. So then, on that note, then
Right.
Jason, those hands will detach because that's where that's going to plug in.
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
What happens
Time will
with the end of
tell.
his barrel then?
We're all going to buy him anyway. We're all going to run out to the shops and be like, "Oh my god, Shockwave!"
Just because we have so many shops nearby that will stock this.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to run to our computers.
I ran into the corner store and said, Shockwave, do you have Shockwave? I said, no, we have a Cornetto. So I brought that.
Ooh, Cornetto.
Yeah.
Cornetto.
Well, at least they sold you something.
It's gone up to $3.50. Bastards.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Did you get any new figures this week? It's that time of the show.
Oh nah, it's only paid for them.
Okay, what did you pay for?
Quake Wave.
Excellent. That seems topical.
Yeah, all three.
All three. All three.
Yeah,
Wow.
Clear, dark, and normal.
So isn't
Clear,
the
dark, and stormy.
isn't the normal version a slightly different color to the original version?
Yeah, I think so.
So you still need an original.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got that.
Thanks.
It's not for sale.
Welcome.
Nah, it's more thanking Jason for reminding me.
Brad, new figures. What have you got that you can talk about?
Yeah, I've spent about $800 on figures today, but I can't talk about any of them, so I have nothing to report this week.
Bill?
I actually got a package in the mail today.
Did it contain anthrax or a transformer?
No, it's just crack cocaine. But next to it, I had a little Machine Wars figure that I've been chasing for a while.
Oh, nice.
Megaplex.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Quite happy with that little guy.
Well, okay,
Is that
I'm
like a red Metroplex or something?
No. It's like it's a grey jet. It's a little one-step jet.
Okay.
Basically folded in half. I mean, I won't fold
You
it.
don't like complicated ones, do you, Bill?
No.
Do you think that perhaps he might be poorly named, given that he's Megaplex, and he's just he's a little guy?
Maybe he flexes his muscles all the time.
Mega Flex, that's what I'll call him indeed.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Little man
So
syndrome.
I went to the Penrith Collectors Fair last week, and I picked up a couple of Transformers Prime wheeljacks, not the original, but I was having a chat with Ash Whaling during the week about how much I liked the Transformers Prime wheeljack mold.
The good mold.
It is a really good mold. It makes a really, really awesome looking bot.
Yeah.
And he showed me that he'd purchased Transformers Prime Dead End. And I was just like, what? I know, but I'm getting to that. Spoilers.
Sorry.
So, and he showed me that he'd got Dead End. I was like, what? I didn't even realize that was a figure in Prime, and I didn't realize that was a reuse of the mold. So, awesome. Then I went to the Penrith Collectors Fair, and I found someone selling Dead End. I was like, I'll have that. Thanks. And as I continued to look through their little bargain bin, I found a Dark Energon wheeljack that it seems, judging from the reaction to my posting the picture on the group, not many people had seen. He's actually pretty good. He's most of him is actually transparent purple, which is the case with the Dark Energon figures. There's see-through parts. He looks pretty cool. So that's cool. That takes my collection of wheeljacks up to 4, because we've got to include the subscription service Chrome Dome as well. I was happy with that. And also ended up with a G1. I think they're reissues. I think we actually confirmed they're the reissue ones. A Dirge and Starscream.
Oh,
So,
cool.
Nice.
I've got a nice little G1 Seeker collection starting on my shelf now as well. I'm not too fussed about collecting those, but like the Starscream's actually in really good condition because he's not actually 30 years old. He's 10 years old, but considering he's 10 years old, he's in pretty good condition, and so is Dirge as well. So yeah, very happy with them. Yeah. So those are my. I also picked up a couple of Masterpiece coins for some figures that I did not have the coins for as well, thanks to Joel Friedman, and yeah, it was really good.
Coin.
Very nice.
So yeah,
They make good beer coasters.
the coin containers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, with the coin in them too. I don't care much.
I don't actually know why I care about the coins. Like, honestly, they're kind of weird. They're a weird addition to the collection thing. What the hell was that?
Okay, sorry. Oh, squeaky shit. Squeaky shit.
Poltergeist.
That was the door opening and a poltergeist entering the room.
The scary door.
The scary door. Yeah. All right. Okay. Look. I think that does bring us to the end of the show. The poltergeist is here and it's scaring us off. Anyone got anything that we need to talk about before the end of the show?
Go the Cowboys.
Go the Cowboys.
Go the Eagles.
Go the Cowboys.
I've got nothing.
Go the Cybertronian Bulldogs.
I
Queensland
believe
final. How do you not have anything?
I believe there is some sports ball being played on the weekend.
Yes, sports ball.
Foosball.
So go local sporting team. Guys,
Yay.
that's going to be the end of the podcast. We are on iTunes. Please head over there and give us a review. Brad, we have to have words about the run sheet. The run sheet says good, bad. Just let us know what you think. No, give us a good review. Bloody hell. Give us a 5-star review, because if you give us a 5-star review, it's more likely that we'll be featured by iTunes. So
There should be 4 reviews on there now.
excellent.
Can we delete comments on
Uh,
review?
I wish we could delete certain things we've said on the podcast.
But can we delete? If someone leaves us like a 1-star review, can we
No.
delete?
No.
Yeah, they get booted out of the group.
Oh no, they'll get hunted down. But I just want to know if we can delete it.
We'll actually find the Terminator and we'll send it after them if you give us a bad review. Thank you for listening, guys. The podcast is going up on YouTube. Brad's doing a lovely job of putting those up and showing you what we're talking about. So if you are a YouTube viewer, then thank you. And you can subscribe to the channel. The link is in the show notes. Thanks for listening, guys. And we will be back next week. Some of us.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks, guys. And there's no Galvatron next year. Bye.
We shall see, young Padawan.
2016, it's coming.
17, mate. There's no Galvatron.
Hashtag Galvatron for 16.
Nah, no Galvatron.
PM Bill for details.
Bill Finger, Galvatron 16.
2016.
17, mate. 17. 17.
Goodbye.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys.
Thank you for downloading this latest episode of Off the Shelf, the voice of the Transformers Collectors Club Australia. For further information, check out Facebook, where we have our Off the Shelf page, hit like, or even check out the Transformers Collectors Club Facebook group. Any and all feedback is more than welcome. You can send email to transformerscca@gmail.com or head on over to iTunes and leave us a review there. Also, Podbean have a review section where you can rate us, and that way we get out to more people. Till all are one.
Watching Avengers Ultron.
Oh, that's alright. Have you first time you've seen it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I watched 2 films today that I rented on iTunes. The other was San Andreas.
I've heard San Andreas is quite good.
I think I'll rewatch that before Ultron.
Can't
I
really
haven't
fault
seen
you on
San
that.
Andreas.
You can't Voltron.
I can't fault you on that. Like, I think ultimately Ultron tried to do too much, and it was a bit disappointing. There are some things in Age of Ultron that are absolutely fantastic, and like I found that Ultron's presentation, like the voice acting for Ultron, belied his size. So like, because he keeps beefing up and bulking up throughout the movie, but he has the same voice all the way through, and like they should have given him his voice a presence that was actually more appropriate for his size at the beginning.
A bit of modulation or something.
Yeah.
See, it's weird. Like the actor though, it's James Spader, isn't it? Or
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because he does that show. He does the show The Blacklist.
Yeah.
Like on that, he's like real hardcore. So I sort of liked his voice being Ultron. Like to me, it already seemed like a pretty deep, menacing voice.
Yeah, but why have a deep, menacing voice when his physical presence is not that deep and menacing? At the beginning,
Oh, yeah,
like
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
And
like,
the
at the end, it
trailer,
was totally appropriate.
the trailer played it up big time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it did.
I'm sort of during he's doing dialogue during the film, I'm thinking, is it him? Like in the trailer, he's doing a nurse drink, like the real deep voice and that, and you know it's him. But then during the film, he's like talking about Stark or whatever else, and it's like I'm not hearing that voice.
Yeah,
it sort of goes up.
The one thing that I thought was good though was that well, there's a lot of stuff that's good, but ultimately the film's a bit meh. But
Hulkbuster was the best thing about the movie.
I don't care for movies that like try to pit hero against hero and find a reason to have the heroes have a fight. It doesn't seem natural to me. Like, these heroes are aware of who they are. I mean, I think it's more because of I'm more thinking about the original fight with Thor in the first movie. It's like that was unnecessary. But like the part that I really liked is that Ultron actually had like a personality and like he had a motive and he had a reason for doing what he was doing, and he was actually quite funny. Like my absolute favorite bit of Ultronism is when he's getting away in the jet and they throw Hulk into the jet and you just hear him off screen going, "Oh, for God's sake!"
Yeah, I did like that. That was a laughable moment. But then again, trailing that, you have Hulk. They're calling him back, and he just sort of sits down behind a chair, and I'm guessing steers the ship.
No, he let the ship go because he realised he didn't want to go back.
Yeah. Well, that's it. He kept on going. So
everyone thought it was going to end up being a lead into World War Hulk or Planet Hulk, but they've said they're not doing Planet Hulk.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of. I remember hearing a lot of speculation that Hulk was going to be set into space, but that did not happen.
It still might, because they're going to be doing Civil War.
Yeah, but then I heard that Hulk's not going to be appearing in Civil War.
Yeah.
Ruffalo said he is not filming any scenes for Civil War, so it's going to be one hell of a stinger if they get him in there, because everyone's been saying he's not, but.
Yeah, look, they're doing something to take the Hulk off the table for some reason, but yeah.
Well, they've sort of said he's not a leading character. He's sort of part of the ensemble. He's not going to be in his own leading role. And none of the movies coming up on the board are Hulk orientated or even have the Hulk in them, apart from Infinity War 1 and 2, so yeah, it's not malice intent. It's just autocorrect that's going to be the issue.
Man, seriously, you need to read your posts before you post them. It's all well and good to blame autocorrect, but I'm just going to say this: you can still edit the post.
Yeah, my fingers do the talking, and I think my fingers have taught right. And then all of a sudden I look and go, "Oh shit!"
You just have to read what you're posting before you hit the post button. There's been some spectacular misfires on your Facebook account this week. What was it?
Sorry, Dad.
What was there was one you posted during the week. I'm just like, I don't even know what this is about. It wasn't one in TCCA. It was one of the ones on your own wall. I was like, fuck. I think it was there something about chicken nuggets or something? Did you say something about chicken or KFC or something?
Oh, I vaguely remember something about that.
Yeah.
I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, congratulations, McDonald's having a 24-piece nugget box, but I don't.
See, Brad can't remember either.
Yeah, it was something about chicken nuggets are shit, and I think someone else commented that
They're so shit, you bought 24 of them.
Yeah, no, someone else commented if you go into McDonald's for chicken, then you're up the shit creek as it is.
Yeah, sorry, I was tripping out going, what the fuck is this? But it's one of those stupid websites that pop open, you know.
Oh, you got malware.
Yeah, you know. Let me tell you about a secret, how to pick up women, you know.
Yeah, it's cool.
All you need to do is know plenty of other hot women already, you know. We just sort of, and then these hot women will get you other hot women, which I don't see how this works.
Yeah.
but if you give me lots of money, I'll tell you the rest of the secret. And then you will be picking up women left, right, and centre, my friend.
Oh no.
I've paid for my pre-order for Quakewave, but it's not coming out till the end of October, apparently.
Ah, you haven't
No, I'm
cancelled
still.
that?
No, I'm still rocking all three.
Yep.
Yeah, like I mean, I'll get the MP, but I'm not impressed.
No.
Those legs look very Rodimus to me, and like just seem like they're gonna just, yeah, they're just gonna be problems. Like, you know, I think not the knees, but just the shins and how they all attach.
The shins and the foot.
Yeah, it just looks very, you know, the same sort of design. How Rodimus's shins click over, and they're always loose. You know, like. Just sucks. But we'll see. I'll still get it. Like, it looks really nice as the gun, so I think I'll keep Quakewave then as the bot.
Well, and that's one thing. We got the photos today of he's painted with him in actual gun mode, and he's got that stand on the front of his barrel, which is just a big purple bit of plastic with a bit of translucent that comes up and holds the barrel. But
just so it can stand up in gun mode.
I'm really more curious about how the backpack manages to make it all the way to the front of the gun, because clearly his arms are the barrel shaft, and then the backpack's on the very end of the cannon, but I can't see how it connects.
He's a parts former. Don't tell anyone.
It looks like it. That's what I'm getting at. Like, or he's got some really long, thin piece of plastic to connect that, which is just going to be problematic.
Actually, I might just do that intro again, okay? Actually, do you just want to just like yell hi everyone, and Brad can cut it in from there, and we'll just be like, oh my god, it's Bill.
This is going to end up in the edit section, is it? At the after.
Well, this part is, but yeah.
What do we do? We all do it on 3 or something.
No,
like, 1, 2, 3. Hi, Bill.
No,
Bill. Wait. So do I go on 3, or do I wait a second after 3 and then go hi?
Just go.
Nah, you just
everyone just shut up and let Bill introduce himself.
Yeah, and we'll just say hi, Bill.
Okay. Hi.
Oh my god,
Hi,
it's Bill. It's Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Bill's here.
That wasn't rehearsed.
It's the magical mystical fourth person on the podcast. We now have the 4 corners of power.
Let's all join our rings and save the planet. Yeah.
That will not help the 2P.
Bill, stay away from my ring.
Yeah, none of our rings are going to combine anytime soon.
That's 2015. Be open-minded, you lot. Sorry to crash the party, lads. Where were we?
I don't know.
So everyone listened to the end of last week's episode. Then, obviously,
indeed.
No.
Yes.
I did. I can't remember.
Oh,
nice cover.
Okay. That's right. You did. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on, guys.
But how much does anyone have a clue how much Shockwave is going to retail at?
$170 for a pre-order at Premium Collect at the moment.
Yeah, I got him today for $169. So,
oh my!
Add your $10 for delivery or whatever it is, or $19.
It's over $150. Your delivery is free.
Oh, okay. Oh, even better.
Yeah. I thought you already ordered it.
I did. I just didn't read the subprint. I've brought so much this week.
You've bought so much this week.
Brought so much today. I've lost count.
You've bought so much today.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a lot on order, but just nothing's come in yet. You know, I've got to pay stuff off and waiting for things to be released.